Good afternoon, welcome to our vlog. Today we're going to be discussing what furniture we're taking from the UK to Singapore and the reasons why we're taking it.
Yeah, so we're going to be downsizing. We live in a 2.5 bedroomed house at the moment, and we're going to be living in a condominium or a condo, so like flats essentially. So we need to downsize and get rid of a lot of our furniture, really.
At this point we haven't actually figured out which apartment we're going to be staying in. We've got a couple of options that we are waiting for, but because of lockdown in the UK, or circuit breaker as they call it in Singapore, we don't actually know which apartment we are able to move into yet, so we're going to figure that out in the coming weeks. But we have an idea of the size that we're going to be moving into, which is a bit smaller than what we have here. So first of all, our allowance for shipping is only 5 cubic meters, which isn't very much at all. So it has kind of helped us actually. Initially we thought it might limit us, but actually it's really helped us to whittle down what we really need and what we're going to get over there.
We're also deciding to get rid of a lot of things because all of our furniture has to be shipped, which could take anything from sort of 4 to 6 weeks. So we don't really want to be shipping anything that we need immediately, so we're going to try and take as much as we can in suitcases, and then the rest of the stuff can arrive later. We really want people to come and stay.
Yep, definitely. Come stay.
So we've decided we're going to get rid of our sofa so we can get a sofa bed with some storage underneath. So then when people come to stay, we've already got another double bed, as the condos can be quite small, so we want to make the most of all of the space that's available to us there.
If by some miracle we can get a 4-bedroom place within budget, we're going to go for a 4-bedroom place. There's no doubt about it, and that way we'll be able to welcome friends and family to come and stay with us really, really comfortably. But the likelihood is we're only going to be able to end up with a 3-bedroom place, and we're also splitting our kids up. They currently share a room, and they're going to go into their own bedrooms in Singapore. They're just getting to that sort of age. They'll be 5 and 7 within the next couple of months. Our oldest, Milo's boy, Aspen's a girl, so we're going to be splitting them up. And so, yeah, like Millie said, getting a sofa bed in the lounge would mean that we can actually welcome a couple. Our kids, we're going to try and get them like mini sofa beds or a futon style thing for their bedroom each. So we could welcome a family of 4 or 5 to come and stay with us for a week or two. So do it if you're friends of ours. If you know, you know. We're not going to ship out our dining table to start with either, and that might seem funny because obviously, like for us especially as a family, we love sitting around the table and eating together, but food culture in Singapore is incredible. So we'll go out most evenings for the first few weeks and eat out. It's cheap, it's delicious, it's not too unhealthy. In fact, it's fairly healthy depending on what you get, and so we'll be able to do that without having to worry about a dining table. And then we'll take our time and figure out which dining table we want, and have a look and do some shopping out there, which is going to be really, really fun.
We've got a double bed that lifts up with lots of storage underneath, like that. So we're going to take that with us again just to maximise the amount of space that we've got. We are not taking our wardrobes with us, all the children's wardrobes, because a lot of the condos have wardrobes already built in, which is again a really good use of the storage that they've already got there, so we can add extra shelves inside or extra hangings to just make a bit more space available for us.
So we know Singapore quite well. If you didn't watch our first vlog, or if you don't know us, I'm from Singapore, and we've been over there to holiday over the last 4 years quite a lot, having stayed in condos of either like friends or family, and so we've got a good idea of what condo life is like out there, which is kind of why we're sharing these ideas with you, because if you're thinking about moving to Asia, particularly Singapore, hopefully watching this vlog can help.
You won't need to be packing any winter jumpers.
Although we're getting a couple of sweaters because in cinemas, and we are Christians, we want to go to church, so often in the auditoriums it's very cold, so we'll bring a sweater along with us for those occasions, especially Millie.
Yeah, it gets really cold in the malls. I usually go outside to warm up and then come back inside again because it is chilly in there, so you'd probably want to pack a few things, but all of the big bulky winter items and big coats we are packing up to put into storage at our parents' houses. So when we do come back and visit, we've got some winter clothes ready for us.
Yeah, something that might be good advice to take a warm coat with us, because we want to bring it with us when we come back home to visit. So we are taking our coats out with us too. So mentioned a bit earlier that we're going to be splitting our kids up, so obviously they're going to be getting new beds over there. A little thought that we had is that space is a premium. You know, we've got smaller bedrooms, smaller apartments. So we are looking at getting our kids one of those bunk beds with a desk underneath it, so they can do their homework, they can just hang out under there, and it just creates a bit more space for their room. So they're going to have one of those each. They have got IKEA over in Singapore, or IKEA, depending on what your pronunciation is. And what's great about that is that you can see everything that you might want to get and the prices of it online here in the UK before we move across, which is a really, really good tip. We found that really helpful. We're really helpful for budgeting for what we're going to be going across with, and knowing what we are wanting to spend in our first few weeks over there.
This week we started the process of getting all of our furniture and belongings shipped over to Singapore.
Yeah, the first part of the process is that normally we'd probably have someone come and visit us, and they'd look at all the things that we would tell them, this is what we want to bring, this is what we want to keep. But with all the situation with lockdown and coronavirus, they have this really cool app. So it's a bit like FaceTime. And I go around with my phone, and I was just telling the chap on the other end what we're going to bring, what we're going to take. We go through every single room, and what that guy will do on the other end is he'll assess how much stuff, how much space we're going to need. He'll let the packing guys know, and they'll know what to come and bring. Also, we found out...
Oh yeah, and the best bit is they come to the house and we basically say, this is coming, this is coming, this is not coming. They pack it all up and take it away for us, and then at the other end, they unpack it all for us and take away all the packaging and boxes. Including
our bed. They're going to take the frame apart, ship it over, and then they're going to put it back together at the other end as well, which is incredible.
We've never found moving house stressful, but I think this will just take a bit of the pressure off not having to pack with the children around as well.
We've been trying to sneakily take away some of the children's toys.
I had taken away a whole load of stuff, and I'd hidden it in my wardrobe thinking, I'll give it a month and then I'll get rid of it. And Aspen hid in my wardrobe one day to try and make me jump, and she found all of the stuff and put it out and had it back in her room, so that didn't really work.
We've had other little toys that were just put in a bin sneakily, and they're like, what's this doing here? I was like, I don't know, you're going to have to ask your mother.
Yeah, and then I've been selling things on a Facebook trader, so you take a photo and you list it, and people can send you a message and buy it. And whenever now I'm taking a photo of anything, the kids are like, are you selling that? Are you selling that? So,
no, Aspen, we're not selling your brother.
We've been clearing the house out for about a month or two, and I'm still putting out bin bags. I've had to hide bin bags in the garage because our bin is full.
And we're not like cluttery people. Our house is relatively clear, but to find bits and bobs every now and again that we just aren't going to need, and we've just had... Millie made me get rid of a massive black bin bag full of shoes. I was gutted. I didn't know. I genuinely felt down for the rest of the evening, didn't I? I genuinely
so
felt...
many shoes.
Yeah.
Some keepsake things, we're going to keep. We've got our wedding album and some little pictures the kids have drawn us over time, and clay models they've made us that look terrible, but I just don't want to get rid of them yet. So I've packed them in a box, again, to go to one of our parents' houses to keep for keepsakes, and things that we might use when we get back, like sleeping bags and tents, things that we just don't want to get rid of yet because we won't have a need for them out there, but we want to hold on to them because we will use them on visits when we come back to England.
One of the things that we found really, really helpful is selling things through like Facebook Marketplace and receiving cash. And what's good about that is that we can take the cash and keep it to one side, so we know that we're going to Singapore with a certain amount of cash, and we're putting that towards our budget for certain things. So we had two really, really lovely comfy tub chairs. We sold those yesterday. It was sad to see them go, but it's great to be able to just put that cash from those into an envelope that we know we're going to take to Singapore with us, because we need cash to be able to open our bank account at the other side, which is really, really important. So make sure you go over with cash so you can open your bank account.
We've always rented houses, and we'd like to start saving for our own house. So we're going to use this as an opportunity to buy some furniture that we'd really like to keep as well, like hopefully from travels and visits and things like that, and start to build some nice collection of furniture that we'd like to sort of put in our forever home at some point.
Yeah, so it means that we're in no rush to fill our house with stuff in Singapore. We know that there's a good sofa bed that we want. We've got, like I said, our double bed. The kids have got their own beds. That's pretty much what we're starting with, and the rest of it, we'll just take our time, find something that is good quality, of a good price, and we'll get it when the time's right.
Yeah.
We hope you're really enjoying our vlogs so far. and that it's been helpful for you either to see where we're at as a family and how things are going for us, or if you're thinking about moving out to Asia or relocating anywhere really. Hopefully it's been a helpful thing to hear our thought process behind things as well. If you're one of our friends who thought, oh, I'd love to go and visit those guys out there, I don't know if I should ask or not, we are preparing to have you come and stay, so we'd love to be able to have you come and stay. Do talk to us about locking in a date. We've already got some friends coming, which is going to be amazing.
If you want to keep up to date with what we're doing and how things are going, then do subscribe. If you're looking to move abroad as well, let us know if you've got any questions or comments of anything that you'd like to know, and we can see if we can try and answer them as well.
Yeah, well, we've never done this before, so this is like the first time we're trying it, so if you've got suggestions as well, we'd really welcome them. Yeah.
If you've done it and you've got any tips for us, then let us know those too.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.